next drill that we're gonna do is the more advanced drill for monkey in the middle for our goalies clearing the ball in a clearing situation, most likely either off the end line or as we walk up together after a save. If I'm a goalie going up the field and I have a defenseman on my right and a defenseman on my left, we walk on the field on like a 32 clear, a 34 clear, whatever you guys might do, right? You're usually going against 2 attackmen down or 1 attackman chasing each way, right? So as that happens, I'm taught, just like in an offensive progression drill or 3-on-2, you throw it to one side, you follow to that side. So if we're walking up and I start with the ball and I throw it to my right side, I want to get to those hash marks. So I want to follow them. I want to be 5 yards below so they can always check back down to me. So if I'm 5 yards below, they can turn, if they get pressured, and throw back, I'm deep. Rather than being in front of them, or even if they turn to throw, they're throwing back towards the middle of the field rather than back to safety where I am behind them. So we throw it to the side, follow to get to the hash marks. What that's doing is it's creating a big gap between the defender to my left and the goalie. Because that one attackman's now got to make a decision. Do I go with the goalie, which allows the defenseman for the easy overpass, or does he stay with the defenseman and allows an easy goalie, 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 right back to the goalie? All right, so you can do that. It's a good conditioning drill. Coach Cottle made me do it for hours, where you throw it to the right, walk over, catch it, throw it to the left, sprint over to the other hash mark, and this is the most important for a righty goalie to understand, lefty goalie on that side. My stick is here, which is to the attackman's advantage. I need to turn my body this way, just as an offensive player does to shoot, to turn my body this way, so I catch it across my body and I'm already looking upfield. If I catch it this way, I catch it, then I expose my stick to the attackman, then turn around, that attackman has a chance to jump me or force me to throw a bad pass. I don't want to catch it this way and turn my back, because that team could bump down the ride, could drop into a 10-man, their attackman could crash down on me and I don't notice it. So I always want to keep my face upfield, looking upfield. So when I throw it over to the defenseman, I do 2 looks. 1, is that attackman covering me? 2, who's covering me in the middle? So I catch it, I'm already scanning the field who to throw to, no one's open, check down, get over to that hash mark again, follow it again, and continue that way up the field. So that's the first way to do the drills, where we catch it, hash mark, nothing's open, scan back down, throw it to other defenseman. The other drill that we can do, and these defensemen in practice can be goalies, injured guys, whatever it might be. You can do it as a defensive clearing drill together. In college, we were fortunate enough to have 3 or 4 goalies at practice, so goalies would be on the outside, one going in the middle, and then you switch up. The other version would be throw it to the side, sprint over to the hash mark, catch it, and then zip it across right away. You know that guy's open right away, we got to throw it to him, and he's going to run it out. So I get it over and I zip it across, so I work on my 25, 30-yard pass. Right at that time, since this is the drill, then I would sprint over again to the restraining line, or the hash mark, catch it across my body, boom, zip it across to that defender on the base, and then sprint across again to the hash, catch it, and continue that drill and repeat it until 3 or 4 times, and then you'd switch out for the next goalie. Again, nice conditioning drill. And then the last version is we throw it to our defenseman, get to the hash mark like we always do, catch it, and then act like an attackman just jumped you and is riding you. So you can either pump fake, protect your stick, run around, then throw it to our other defenseman, pump fake or swing across, face dodge, run around and throw on the run and throw it to our defenseman. Right? So this just adds another element of being prepared that if you get jumped, you're not just panicking and throwing it out of bounds. You're protecting it, you might step back, face dodge, maybe draw the flag, and throw it back to your defender. As you do that, then repeat it going the other way. I catch it this way, pump up, run around, make that pass. It's a way of kind of teaching them to expect something every single time in the clearing game in case an attackman is riding them.